Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video here. So in this video here, I actually want to talk about some pretty big breaking news that we actually did get here. And now there's a lot to look forward to tomorrow, and that is that we are going to be getting another trailer dropping tomorrow. It's actually The Walking Dead on AMC confirmed it on Twitter. It's actually going to be the very final trailer for The Walking Dead, and that is happening tomorrow. So, oh man, I really cannot wait for this. So anyways, before going any further, make sure to be a subscriber if you do want to get all of my Walking Dead content all season long. We're 5 days away. Tomorrow when the trailer drops, we're going to be 4 days away. There's going to be a lot more footage in this trailer. I mean, they're hyping it up as this brand new trailer, like it's the final trailer. Obviously, there will be some scenes in there from stuff that we have seen, right? But I'm actually really curious with stuff that we could see. You know, what if we did get CRM stuff? What if there was some other things that they might tease to really hype this up? Because we're in this final stretch now, right? You know, in terms of marketing this whole thing, like this is the week build up to the last episodes. So I could see them teasing something here to get everyone so riled up to watch these first episodes, and then we're on this really crazy ride for the next 2 months to close this or the main show out, right? So yeah, like I said, definitely hit subscribe if you do want to get all my Walking Dead content like this, because there's going to be so much stuff happening. I'm going to break this trailer down the second it does drop tomorrow. So yeah, as soon as it drops, if you are subscribed to the channel, make sure you do have notifications on, because I'm going to do a trailer breakdown immediately. That'll be up on the channel right away. This is how you hype people up. Like, this is how you hype people up going into the last episodes. And so this is actually kind of surprising, you know, like I wasn't actually expecting this. I saw it on Twitter, and literally 23 minutes ago it was posted. I wasn't expecting them to release a trailer tomorrow. Like, that's kind of surprising, because you do see a lot of complaints online of people like, oh, they're not really promoting the last season. And I guess I kind of believe that a little bit. I would say, you know, going back to Comic-Con, because I felt like there was not a lot of hype going into Comic-Con, and even around part 2 as well. But the one thing that I will say is you do see a lot of Walking Dead content promoted just around in general, like not online, but if you're watching TV, just out there in the world, you'll see like commercials or you'll see ads and stuff. Like, you do actually see it out there. Just online, that's a totally different story. And you know, that's one of those things definitely where I think the online community maybe, you know, just gets a little more upset about it, because obviously the online community is really massive. You know, obviously we've all sort of experienced that. People who watch my videos, you guys are a part of that as well. And so yeah, you know, I was just kind of surprised that they would actually do this here. And man, seeing the response to this tweet, people are just going crazy right now. People are super excited, and I really cannot wait, because it's something that I'm actually really excited for. I do wonder what they're going to give away. Like, is it going to be just another trailer that we saw, right? Like, is there just going to be, you know, most footage that we've already seen? Is there going to be new footage there? Like, what are they showcasing here? I really wonder if there's going to be something with the CRM. You know, I know they want to hold some of that stuff back. I'm still not necessarily, you know, predicting that that's going to happen. Or not predicting, I'm saying I'm predicting it, but believing that that's going to happen, because I don't know if I believe that that's going to happen. But you got to try and, like, again, there's just little things like that. Just like, honestly, don't even get into anything with that. But if you see a helicopter, holy shit, people are freaking out, right? You see anything like that. Like, maybe you see some of the running zombies, this and that, and then there's like a post-credit scene thing where you do see a helicopter or something like that. People are going to freak out, be so excited. And that is so perfect going into these last 8 episodes here, because then all the hype is going to be, well, when are we getting that, right? And then just sort of the reveals there. And then you're just waiting for that moment. You're building up too much anticipation. And we're going to have to wait and see. So I don't know if they're going to get into that. I don't know if they're going to show us some of that, because again, you know, a lot of my whole thinking on that, because I know me saying that there's going to be some people there that are going to be like, well, you know, you can't think that because, like, the CRM isn't The Walking Dead. Like, the CRM is stuff on the Rick show and stuff. It's not tied to The Walking Dead. Well, that's like, first of all, you're so wrong about that. The CRM were literally introduced on The Walking Dead. Like, they were actually introduced as an entity we saw the logo and stuff on The Walking Dead. Not only that, Scott Gimple did actually talk about that. You know what? I'm going to get the exact quote here. This is what you guys actually know, because I always mention this and I see some people saying, well, no, he just generally said this. No, I'm going to get the exact quote. One second. This was a quote from almost a year ago already. This was October 10th of 2021. I actually believe this was after the season 11 episode 8 finale, like the, I guess, mid-season finale for part 1. And this is what he said regarding the CRM and the Commonwealth. He was asked by a fan if the CRM was aware of the Commonwealth. And I'm getting this quote here from bleedingcool.com. There's actually a little quote here, so I'll leave a link down below to the article just because I want to source it and whatnot. But it reads, asked by a fan if CRM was aware of the Commonwealth, Gimple responded, "We will see during the 11th and final season of The Walking Dead the answer to that question," admitting that even an answer like that was a spoiler. And we all watched that episode, Talking Dead. Like, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember watching that episode. Like, when he said that, he knew it immediately afterwards. You can tell he was kind of embarrassed because Gimple never lets anything come out, right? He is so quiet on everything. And just saying that one thing there, obviously we never got the answer to that in part 2. We're going to be finding that out this season on whether or not the CRM are aware of the Commonwealth. And that's the thing about it. Remember, first of all, think of the evidence here, right? Just think of the evidence. Like, think of the fact that as soon as we started season 11, the very last season, in the opening credits, we saw the helicopter. That was removed from season 10, or I think maybe it was in season 9 a little bit there, but it was removed, for a long time, and then it was reintroduced in season 10. And there's been no explanation on why it was reintroduced, but obviously, the opening credits sort of teases things that are going to happen roughly through the season, things like that. And then you get into this here, and it's not like he was asked, is the Commonwealth aware of the CRM? Because, the Commonwealth being aware of the CRM is a totally different story because, I guess in that way, you're still learning of that. But if you're learning of the CRM's, awareness of the Commonwealth, that's a different angle because now you're learning about the Civic Republic being aware of the Commonwealth, right? And Gimple responding saying that we will see, the answer to that question here in this final season. Like, how more, isn't it obvious? Like, it's so obvious here. And there's so much secrecy, in those last couple of episodes there. I know the CRM will be playing a role here. I don't know how much. That's sort of my thing there. I do think we're going to see a helicopter. I think some of that stuff makes sense. I think there's going to be some stuff, but I just don't know to what extent. And so sort of going back to the talk about the final season trailer here, they could actually tease some of that. Again, the question I think is going to be, is the CRM going to play a big role in these last 8 episodes? Obviously not in the first 4 to 5 episodes, but, in those last couple of episodes here of The Walking Dead, I could see it playing a role because I think the CRM is sort of something that touches back to the very beginning of the franchise. The very first season of The Walking Dead, Rick saw a helicopter in the sky. That could have been the CRM right there. So, you know what I mean? I think it makes so much sense to end this show with the CRM, with something with Rick, because the very beginning of the show was technically Rick on his own. And I guess you could argue he saw the CRM because there was a helicopter in the sky. There was a big mystery. I think we can safely say that helicopter was CRM, right? So the CRM technically, you could argue, made their first appearance in season 1, which is pretty nuts. So yeah, again, final season trailer coming out tomorrow, and I just absolutely cannot wait for this. I think that people are going to be super shocked and happy by what we see. I do think like 30 to 40% of it's going to be new footage. I think they're going to rely a lot on footage we've already seen. There might be a lot of stuff where it's like you see a shot of certain characters looking at something. Maybe we're going to see the couple of seconds beforehand, right? So it's technically new footage, but it's like, it's just of the same scene, so it's not that spoilery. I think we're going to see a lot of stuff like that. But I do think, hyping it up as the final season trailer, there's going to be something that drops here. And I cannot wait. I really honestly cannot wait. I think that we're going to be treated to something really awesome here. And I just really cannot wait. To be honest, I really can't wait for the final season here to begin. I think this is the perfect thing to hype up people right now. So yeah, tomorrow, obviously, like I said, make sure to be a subscriber if you do want to get all my Walking Dead content like this, because I'm going to be, like, honestly, as soon as I wake up tomorrow, constantly refreshing Twitter, waiting for this big update. And then as soon as the update happens, honestly, you know what? I'm actually deciding to do that right now. Let's actually stream on Twitch tomorrow. I'm going to do a sort of a trailer watch update and then we'll just sort of react to the new trailer on Twitch. So yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. So if you haven't followed me on Twitch, definitely go do so. The link is in the description. But yeah, make sure to have your notifications on here on YouTube if you do want to get my trailer breakdown. As the second it drops, there might be a lot of stuff to talk about. Like, they're actually, depending on what they give away, there might be a lot of stuff to talk about that's going to keep us talking for the next couple of days here. So yeah, I'm so hyped. Seeing that tweet, man, it just really hyped me up. So I'm gonna leave it here. Post all your thoughts down below. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.